Apple to sell iPhones directly online in India as government facilitates FDI standards. On Wednesday, the Union Cabinet relaxed FDI standards for various industries, including the retail single brand, 26% of FDI endorsed by the Cabinet for digital platforms. Apple will first directly sell iPhones to Indian customers via its own online shop after the growth. In the next 3 to 5 months, the online store is anticipated to arrive an iconic brick-and-mortar store in Mumbai in the next 12 to 18 months. IIT Madras developed India's first surgical robot. The research team at IIT Madras built India's first spinal cord surgery robot, which promises patients to be less painful and more accessible. The spine surgery robot utilizes the standard robotic image-guided scheme for its procedure as reported by PTI. The surgery is invasive as no major cuts are required. The project was created under the Uchhatar Avishkar Yojana and is financed by the HRD Ministry. Businesses facing 504 hacking threats per minute, McAfee. According to a new report by cybersecurity company McAfee, the businesses are facing 504 hacking threats per minute. During the Q1 of 2019, more than 2 billion stolen account credentials were made available in the darknet, and the impact of such threats are very real. It will affect the businesses as well as the consumers. Apart from spear phishing, ransomware attacks are also increasing. The data 130 license requests to sell HuaweL USA. Over 130 license applications from companies were received by the U.S. Department of Commerce to sell U.S. goods to China's Huawei Technologies, almost 2 months after President Donald Trump said some sales would be permitted. Nobody in the executive branch knows what Trump wants, and they're all afraid to make a decision without knowing that, said William Rhan, a former Commerce Department official. Prehistoric puma feces unveils oldest parasite DNA ever recorded. A specimen that looks like ginger root is in fact a 17,000-year-old puma poo, which contains the oldest parasite DNA ever recorded. Researchers say the finding confirms that the felines were prowling around the Andes towards the end of last ice age and were infested with roundworm. The study reveals how coprolite or ancient feces was discovered in a sedimentary layer within a rock shelter 3,582 meters above sea level in Argentina. First in India, ICICI to introduce robotic arms to count cash. ICICI Bank has become the first lending major in the country to introduce robotic arms to count cash at its currency chests across the country. The robotic arms are currently functioning at Mumbai, New Delhi, Varanasi, Bhopal, Bengaluru and Mangaluru, Jaipur, Hyderabad, Siliguri, Chandigarh, and Sangli. The robotic arms work on all working days to help in sorting about 1.80 billion notes annually. Ram Setu bridge had been built by Indian engineers, says HRD Minister. HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal stated the IIT Kharagpur student that in ancient times Indian engineers constructed the Ram Setu bridge, a chain of calcareous shoals submerged in water. When we talk about Ram Setu, was it built by engineers from the United States, Britain and Germany? It was built by our engineers, and it amazes the world even today, Pokhriyal said during his address on the 65th convocation event of IIT. Citing residency, British government asks iPhone users to borrow Android devices. With the chaos already ascending through Brexit, the British government has another problem to be worried about, and that is the safety of people. An Engadget report highlights a unique problem: iPhones. The report stated that there is a government app which allows EU nationals residing in Britain to apply to stay in the country, but that is only available for Android devices and not for Apple.